What's up, man? I'm Yadam. Welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about some fragrances that I really dislike that are very popular. So the first fragrance on this hate list, I should call it, because I be hating on these fragrances, is Prada Alum, the original Prada Alum. I really hate that fragrance. The prominent note of pepper that's inside of it just pisses me off so much. Every time I smell the fragrance, the opening is nice, and then as soon as that pepper note comes in, the black pepper, it kills off the whole fragrance. Doesn't matter if I put it on skin, on a paper strip, I just dislike it so much. That pepper note just throws me off, and the whole fragrance is just ass because of that. In my opinion, I cannot wear that fragrance, and I would never buy it just because of that pepper note. I will never give it time, whatever. It's just too much for me. I hate it. But Tel Dalmes, I thought, oh, maybe I won't like it, but that fragrance grew on me. I wanted to like it, and I ended up liking it. Prada Alum, no matter how much I want to like it, that prominent pepper note is just abysmal. I hate it so much. The Prada Alum Intense, though, I like it better than the original, but still that pepper note that's inside really pisses me off, and I wouldn't be able to commit to that, especially that it's hard to find and discontinued. Maybe Prada Alum Low I might enjoy because they might have removed the pepper note inside of it, but if I want something that's powdery, very versatile, I just go for Unwashed Reflection, man. I feel like that's perfection. And Prada Alum just disappoints me because of that pepper note, especially. I just hate it so much. Call me a hater, call me someone weird, whatever. I just don't like it. That pepper note throws me off. And I'm pretty sure certain notes and certain fragrances throw a lot of other people's off. But that's just for me. I don't like that fragrance. Peppery note inside of it throws me off. Second fragrance, Cedrat Boisé. I had a little vial of the fragrance, and I really hated that fragrance. For some reason, on my skin, it was not projecting. There was zero performance, and the worst thing about it too is that it smelled like rotten oranges. Like, it smelled so bitter. The citruses were not popping, and this was in the heat. This was very summer. Like, this was 28 plus degrees, and for some reason, that fragrance wasn't doing anything for me. I feel like I might have had to just give it another chance, maybe get another sample eventually. Maybe I should get the intense version, like Cedrat Boisé and Cedrat Boisé Intense, the new one that they made, and probably try it again. But I don't feel committed to try that again. There's a lot of different fragrances that I do enjoy from Mancera, such as Red Tobacco, Oud Lemon Mint, and those ones I really enjoy and I'll probably buy again, as well as Instant Crush. I never had, but I would buy Instant Crush definitely. Even Oud Lemon Mint if I had the chance and I really wanted to. But Cedrat Boisé, very hyped up, but I really did not enjoy my experience with the little sample I had. And because of that, that's one of the fragrances I very much dislike. But I feel like I should give it a chance someday. But right now, it's not seeming like it's going to be anytime soon. The third one that I really dislike, and I got it by accident when I was ordering from Centrique, was Wilhelm Perfumery's Dear Polly. That fragrance really shocked me. The ingredients, the quality is very, very nice. But because of certain notes that are too animalistic and green, piney, I just couldn't handle it. I really hated it. Even when I had it on my skin, I wanted to just scrub it off. It was just annoying me. You can tell that it's good perfumery, but the scent itself is just disappointing for me. I don't know who would spend the money to buy a niche fragrance that smells like that, but everybody has their appeal. That really did not appeal to me. It was too animalistic and strange, bizarre. I just did not like it at all. I wanted to throw it away. Sometimes I just sprayed it on myself. I try to sleep with it too, just to get rid of it, because I didn't want to have a sample of something that I just was going to throw away, You got to use up all the fragrance you have, even if you don't like it. That's number 3 on my list. So for the fourth one, it's not really a hate, but it's more of like I cannot pull the fragrance off, but I can appreciate it. And that is Lalique's Encre Noire. That fragrance is very mystical, very green, like you're in a forest and there's pine trees and cedars and all of that. It's very interesting. I like it because of the concept. I like it because of the thoughts that it brings to you, what it makes you feel and what it makes you think of. But in order for me to pull it off and wear it, I don't think I can. It's too green, it's too bizarre, but I can see the appeal and I understand the perfumery behind it. And I do think it's a masterpiece, especially for the price. The quality is so high. However, it's just not something that I could pull off or that I would wear. It's not a hate. It's more of a I can't pull it off, but I see why there's an appeal to it and I see why it's nice, if that makes any sense. And at number 5, I'm gonna make the list short because there's not many fragrances I dislike. There's a lot I also have to smell. But I think Narciso Rodriguez, Pour Homme, for him, I think it was Eau de Parfum. I smelt it and it was very weird for me. I was expecting something powdery and stuff, but it was a bit bitter. It smelled a bit flat. It was a tester from a store. Maybe that's the reason why I didn't enjoy it. I should definitely revisit it and see how it is because I sprayed it on my skin. I didn't really enjoy it, but it is what it is. Certain times, certain fragrances, they will never catch you on that first initial spray, you know, but you need to have time with it and let it, you know, have its time with your chemistry and do its thing. And I don't think I gave it a chance. Another one, bonus one for number 6 was Prada Alum Eau Extrême. I put that stuff on my skin and I just hated it. It was a bit funky smelling. There was this weird, almost marine and some creaminess, and it just wasn't working with my skin chemistry. I have no idea why. I never had a proper decant to try it out, but I was just putting it on my skin in store because I wanted to compare what Chanel fragrance I would try to get later on. Eau Extrême sounds nice. People talk about the compliments and all of that, but on my skin, when I smelled it, at least it was on my hand, it smelled hella funky. I don't know why. Maybe it was the mint with the marine accords and the tonka bean vanilla stuff didn't work on me. But at the same time, I've noticed with certain fragrances, spraying it on my hand and like on my wrist, as in the pulse points, can cause a different effect on the way the fragrance wears on me and also on the way the fragrance smells, which is very strange, but maybe there's different oil concentrations on both ends. Maybe my hands are drier than my other parts. There's not enough heat to make the fragrance pop. I have no idea, but I didn't really enjoy that experience when I sprayed it in store. And I probably won't buy the fragrance or even think about smelling it anytime soon just because of that experience. So those are fragrances that I dislike that are very popular. Let me know fragrances that you dislike that are popular and you don't understand the hype or whatever. Let me know all of that stuff in the comments, and let me know also the ones that I mentioned that I should retry, and also what times I should retry them, because perhaps sometimes the time, the season, all of that is one of the reasons why it didn't work so well for me, but it worked well for others. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, night, and evening.